Hello Capricorn, welcome to your full moon charm oracle reading for February. We're going to get started right away by throwing some charms for Capricorn. For Capricorn, please. Okay. Stick around to the end, Capricorn, because we're going to clarify all the charms with oracle cards. So that should be perfect. Let's look. Okay, in spirit and self, you have the sign of Scorpio. So this is not right on top of you. By the way, the center is where you reside. And how far each charm is away is how far different aspects of the charm reading are from you. So I would say in the midpoint you do have Scorpio. This could mean that you have Scorpio highly aspected in your chart. You have a Scorpio moving towards you. It is under spirit and self. So if you have Scorpio in your chart that's not highly aspected, you know, when I say highly aspected, sometimes I mean sun, moon, rising, or stellium. But something that a lot of people don't look at that is not so highly aspected, or other aspects of the chart like Mars and Venus and all that stuff. So in any case, we're going to clarify this, but you have Scorpio and you also have this symbol, you know, right near it, which is things that are hidden. And Scorpio is famous for that. Things that are deep, things that are hidden, things that are under the surface. So let's move along with advice. The advice here is to keep believing, and you did pull also the sign of Pisces, and that's right on top of you here, Capricorn. So same thing, you know, there is something that could be happening during Pisces season, which is coming up here. Actually, it's upon us now, and it will be upon us through a couple of weeks in March. So yeah, it says believe. Like I said, as we move through this and we clarify with oracles, everything will certainly come together. You do have here, all right, in the love section, you do have the paw print. So this might be an animal that you did love, or it might be an animal that you absolutely do love. There might be someone gifting you with an animal. You do have the phallic symbol here, which in love and partnerships, if you are attracted to men, this certainly, and it's right near you, it certainly is a love situation that's very close with you, that's very passionate. If you're attracted to women, this could be you stepping into your masculine, that part of you. But now here in social life is empty, but it won't be for long when we do the oracle cards. In business, you do have a lot going on here. You have courage. So what is ahead with your career is going to take courage. You also have this, which is in my heart forever. So in career and business, you could be definitely doing something that has been in your heart to do. Maybe following your true path finally. This might take some courage on your part to set off on this path or to remain on this path. I'm just looking at this other thing here. Let's do your finances. There's a lot going on in finances and even more going on in health, but let's go start with your finances. On the border between finances and career, it says she did it anyway. So yeah, like I was saying, there might be something in your head here, Capricorn, that you perhaps have always wanted to do, or something that you came across that you know there's a gut feeling that you have about it, and this is telling you to stay the course here, to have courage, and regardless of what other people say, do what you feel is right anyway. You also have I miss the old Kanye. I love that charm. It's very funny. So yeah, I mean, there could be an old way of doing things that you will certainly miss, or there might be an aspect of you that other people around you miss, something that you have shed in lieu of something else. Very well might be. You have here, and also I have to throw in there could be a Gemini in your life that drives you a little crazy. I have to throw that in there. Here close to the center there is this smoky quartz, and there is something stopping your finances from amplifying, something close to you, and I'm wondering what that could be, because I have to tell you, I'm not saying it's a great warning or anything, but there's a subtle warning here, because you do have the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords is in between your finance and your career. It's not right on top of you, but it is sneaky behavior. But luckily here in the background, when at the end of the day, you do have the Stone of Peace and Contentment. So in the end, Capricorn, you will be okay, but you do have some questionable energy around you here when it comes to your finances, for sure. You have here close to you, it says weakness is a choice, and that's right on top of you, and this might be your motto, honestly, or it might be spirit egging you on, telling you that it is a choice to be weak. I don't know too many weak Capricorns, so this might be something like of a mantra that you could take on. And this is for your health and well-being. And when I say health and well-being, it could be your physical or mental health. Something that transpired could have deeply affected your mental health, because there's a clog here. There's like a gathering here. And you have here, you have this is the dad charm. Okay. This is the dad charm. Now, most certainly, you could have a father in your life that is very giving and wonderful and beautiful, but you also, right on top of it, had this earring here of someone who's not so truthful and honest. It could be someone who wasn't very faithful, honestly. And Spirit is trying to tell you that for at least some of you, this stems back to your father. Perhaps you were in a relationship that was like that, and Spirit is trying to tell you to learn your lesson by hyper-examining it. Where does it trace back to? Perhaps you had a father that wasn't, that was absent, or that wasn't faithful to your mother, right? Or you might have a baby daddy, the father of your children or child. Father comes into this somehow, though, here, Capricorn. Now, with finances, you do have the Day of the Dead here. And so there could have been something that happened back here in November with your finances. That's unclear to you. The truth is, though, here, Capricorn, you do have the star, and the star is hope. There's hope here. The thing that happened with your finances, yeah, it could involve someone else. It doesn't, it looks like something that has already happened. Perhaps something that happened in the recent past. You do have here, what else do you have? Wow, you have a lot here. You do have the mushroom, and the mushroom is right on top of pocket hug, which is right on, shh, quiet guys, sorry about that, which is right on top of the Wheel of Fortune. So there's going to be a change in fortune that's going to mushroom for you here. Definitely good news. You know, when I saw this clog here in well-being and health, I got a little nervous, but it looks like it's all pretty much good stuff, except for that one thing that you might have to trace back to your childhood and examine. You have here, never give up. So Spirit is definitely egging you on. You might have a female figure here in your life that is positive, is a positive force for you, because it's right next to the rose quartz. You have this fairy tale book coupled with this euro, and you might be traveling, or you might be making plans to travel. It's not right on top of you, but this might be something you really want to do. You might want to travel somewhere here. Capricorn, you have here at home and family, Virgo, and that's very close to you. Again, it could be Virgo highly aspected in your chart, a Virgo that's very close with you or important in your life somehow, or it could very well, something important could have happened during Virgo season, but I'm really getting it's a person for most of you. Somebody in your life here. So let's look. We have this double deck of cards. I'm going to give them a quick shuffle. I did shuffle them off screen, but I'm going to give them, you have to sort of split them up to shuffle them because it's 2 decks. And the reason I use 2 decks is because I'd like to see if doubles come out. And it's always sort of interesting when that happens because that's a serious message from Spirit. So let's start with Spirit Self. You do have the Scorpion symbol here. Spirit Self for Capricorn, please. Please clarify. Spirit Self for Capricorn, please. Perfect. You have 2. So you have air, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and you have unexpected storm. So there might be a Gemini, and I did mention that over here. As far as Gemini specifically, I mentioned Gemini, but there could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that causes a storm this month for you. There is something secret and hidden. I have to keep reiterating that because you do have the shell, and you see it has a hidden compartment. It's hidden. Whatever is inside you can't see. And the Scorpio symbol, hidden matters. So you should expect something here directed at you from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius air sign here. We are, there's a storm coming. So that is a slight warning here. So for the advice, you have advice here. Too many cards. Sorry about that. Definitely too many cards. Working with a double deck is cumbersome, but I have to tell you, it's so worth it. Advice. Perfect. 1. You have detachment. The advice here from Spirit is to detach. There is something you need to detach from here at Capricorn in order to heal yourself, in order to prevent any further damage. You need to freeze them out. This very well might be coming from an air sign or someone with air highly aspected in their chart. For instance, I'm an Aquarius, but I have Pisces highly aspected in my chart through a stellium. I have Taurus highly aspected in my chart, and I have Leo. So really look at this look at the people in your life. There is something hidden here. You need to detach from this person to prevent any further damage or any damage they do or they have done. Show me love and relationships, please. Show me love and relationships for Capricorn for this full moon, please. We have, Capricorn, look at this. You have wish fulfillment. That's beautiful energy. And it looks like it's coming through a divine masculine. And like I said, it definitely could be a woman stepping into her divine masculine. For many of you, it is a male. And it is coming under love and relationships. And when I see this paw, I also see loyalty. So if it's not a pet, whoever this divine masculine is loyal to you or will be loyal to you. And this is a wish fulfillment card. So it's all good. Now you have social life others. And I saw that was empty. And when it's empty like that, you might be keeping to yourself a lot these days. You have here reflection, projections. You see the broken mirror? There might be something that you see when you look in the mirror here, Capricorn, that isn't exactly truthful. You know, you might be projecting an image into that mirror that isn't truthful. You might be isolating yourself. You might be isolating yourself. You might be feeling bad about something that has occurred. Because even when I look at the middle of this reading, there's nothing really in the middle with you. There are things that are close with you. But you know, for some of you, you seem to be isolating yourself. And I'm not sure whether that's good or not. For some of us, need that isolation to heal, right? To become better. So when we look in this mirror, we don't see that same reflection. We'll see the truth. Show me the career and business here. Career and business. Third party. There might be, remember I said there was a Seven of Swords energy. There might be 3 people involved in some sort of thing in your career, and it is on the middle in between your finances and your career. There might have been a third party involved in some sort of negativity. Could be 3 people gossiping. It could be a third party relationship in your romantic life that leaked into your money. I mean, for many of us, when our personal life goes awry, our money and career suffer for that, right? Because our mind is elsewhere. It could simply just be 3 people at work. Let's see. Finances and wealth. Finances and wealth. Twin flame. Now, remember when I told you that you might be thinking about something here, Capricorn, that you've always wanted to do, something that maybe other people might, you're afraid of their reaction, or maybe they have given you a negative reaction, or it's something different that you're supposed to do anyway, have courage for, even if people miss the old you. This thing that you're thinking about is your life's purpose. When I see twin flame, yes, it could be a relationship, but it also could be your best match, because it's falling under career. I mean, it's falling under money. So that's where the money is going to be for you when you switch over to this, even if you do it as a side hustle. I think you're going to see that it gains traction. And here with the Seven of Swords, what I would do is keep it to yourself. Maybe there is a reason you're isolating. Maybe you're not telling someone or anyone about certain plans that you have. And I did say that sometimes that's needed, and maybe in this case it is. So let's see, health and well-being. Health and well-being for Capricorn. Health and well-being for Capricorn. You have a structure and a solid foundation forming now. You might have gone through something here, Capricorn, last year, you know. But whatever you went through, it looks like you are slowly coming into, you're detaching from some negativity or some toxicity. You're coming into your own. You're forming a solid foundation, and you're going to have a wish granted. It looks like you're really stepping into some nice energy here, especially with the Wheel of Fortune card so close to you. You have a home and family. I'll take both of these. You have your life's purpose, and you also have growth. So you have in home and family, your home is obviously, it could be quite literal, right? It could be your home where you live, but your home is also where you belong. And sometimes where we belong could be our life's purpose as far as career goals. Where is our home? Where do we belong? What's our purpose? In the area here of home, you, I think, are going to experience a lot of growth. It does say summer, and perhaps you're going to see that growth blossom in the summer. But either way, you're going to see some growth no matter what, because this whole reading points to that. It points to you stepping into such good energy here, for sure. Now here, let's look at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of the deck, you have water. And yes, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio for sure. But this could very well be you becoming more and more emotional after detaching from something toxic. You might have to do a cleansing here. There might be old toxicity. There might be fairly new toxicity. You need to do a detox. Sometimes the best detox is to have a good cry, okay? You have, by the way, we do not read these in reverse, so if you see me turning them around, that's why. You do have, you'll be receiving messages in your dreams, so please pay attention to them. You might be very intuitive right now. You have, you're guarded, and we talked about that. You have this sense of detachment. It says vulnerability, but I really think that you're guarded for a reason, and maybe you have to be that way, especially towards a certain person in your life. You have unity and transcendence, and yeah, we talked about that too with your twin flame card and your life's purpose card. Your mind and your heart are coming into one, and you're transcending. You're turning into a whole. You're not going to have any missing, and you'll have a reunion, a soul tie. Yes, now it could be this male energy here. But like I said, this actually does tie together with you coming into your life's purpose. A reunion with the old you, with maybe with the path you were supposed to be on, that you didn't take. And here we go again. Yeah, we got double card this time. This is an important time for to find out what your purpose is. And when I say that, it doesn't mean that, you're here to save the world. Not all of us are here to single-handedly save the world, right? But we all have a purpose. And, some people are just born to be nurses. Some people are born to be spiritual advisors. Some people are born to be cops. I mean, everybody has a purpose, and you know it when you start doing that job. It just fits together, and you feel differently doing it than you have ever felt before. Some people feel that way about motherhood, parenthood. You're like, wow, I never thought that I could ever feel such a sense of purpose every day. So there is something happening in your energy here, Capricorn, where you're going to step into your sense of purpose. It's going to become a very strong indicator for you. And here we go. You have a phallic symbol. You have a wish fulfillment. You have loyalty, and you're getting passion. So you have a lot of good here on the table. You have a lot of good here. Do not, after you get past the healing, after you get past this healing, after you detach from what needs to be detached, try to be open to the positive, to your wish fulfillment, because even if you don't turn to another human being and say, this is what I really want, underneath it all what you really, really want. You do. And whatever it is, that wish, that deep wish, it looks like it's going to be fulfilled. And when it comes your way, what's yours it will always be yours, but you want it to click as quickly as possible, right? So be open to it. You have ancestors and guides looking out for you. And when I say pay attention to your dreams, this is why. You might be feeling some, it says guilt. Perhaps that's true. But you might be self-sabotaging a little bit when you look in the mirror. We saw that mirror card before. There might be some self-sabotaging going on here. You might look in the mirror and see somebody that someone told you that you were. Sometimes when we're with a toxic person and they belittle us on a daily basis, or they belittle us at all, after a while we look in the mirror and we see what they see, or we see, more accurately, we see what they said. Because most of the time when someone puts you down, that's not really what they see. They're just trying to drag you down, for whatever reason they have, right? So there might be lingering things, whether it is from your childhood, whether it's from this relationship that you might have been in. So I am going to flip 3 cards for Capricorn. Show me for Capricorn. For 3 cards for Capricorn, we have limitations and fears, right? And that kind of goes with the sabotage card, wherever it may be. You might have healthy fears here, Capricorn. I mean, it's impossible to go through whatever it is you went through and not have fears, because that would make you a chair, not a person, right? We all have feelings that get affected by the people around us. So take your time to heal Try not to self-sabotage when you look in the mirror and it's just you. Heal all those wounds from whatever it is that happened to you. And if you need time out, then take the time out. I promise you, when you come out the other side, there'll be good things waiting for you, though. Two more for Capricorn. 2 more for Capricorn. You have self-care. Self-care is important, and that goes with pretty much everything we just said, right? You need to take the time to heal, investigate where it's coming from, cut ties with this person if you haven't already, and fix what they have attempted to break. One more for Capricorn. One more for Capricorn, please. I'm going to put that back. I just want one more. One more for Capricorn, please. Show me, Spirit. One more. Yeah, in the end, Capricorn, you're going to have this sense of empowerment when this whole thing is finished with you. You've come a long way. I can tell the charms and the cards are telling me this is the reading for someone who has come a long way. Someone who's made some tough decisions. Somebody who probably has a tiny bit more work to do, but is headed really in the right direction for themselves. Let's split the deck. One for Capricorn. Healing. What did I say? Healing your inner child, Capricorn. Whatever it is, I'll put this here right in the middle. Whatever it is that happened, you have to trace this back to your childhood to heal it, I think. Yeah. Why did you put up with certain things? Why did you feel attracted to certain things? Because I think you knew. Capricorn is not a dumb sign. So sometimes when we're attracted to the flame, right, we have to ask ourselves where that stems from. And I guarantee you, for many of you, it's going to stem from your childhood. I really hope this helped you. This was a wonderful reading for me to do. I'll see you back soon. Big hugs.